Well, welcome to Top FS, where we make trading simple to every trader around the world. Shortly, let's dive into the business of the day. We're going to be analyzing what we have for in the market for the for today. What we have in the market for this week. We want to be looking at it together. And let me share my screen so that we can have a glimpse of what we have for this week. Okay. Okay. So now let's start with USD MXN. USD MXN. I can remember the last time we had discussion. We discussed about this USD MXN to still go up based on this momentum being created. Then they push it higher again, and I still said they are still going to be pushing it higher, and we are still coming to this market maker footprint region, which I still expect them to still push this market to the top. So what I'm looking at on USMXN is I'm still looking at the market to come to the price of 20.10000. So that's where I'm still expecting this market to push up to. So however, if you want to look for a re-entry on this market, I will advise you to look for re-entry at this junction. uh, Expect the market to either pull back to the price of 19.5848. Expect a pullback to that region before you continue buying to the top. And if you look at it, looking at beat the market maker strategy, we can still see clearly that this market still has a lot of push to go to the top. Looking at it right away, we can see push two. This is push one. This is push two. So I told us I'm expecting push three, which they came back to this region to push to the top. So far, so good. Still look for more of buy opportunity on UXD MXN. USD MXN is still my buy opportunity. Let's look at Euro card on our next pair. Let's look at Euro card on our next pair. So far, so good. On Euro card, the last time we discussed on Euro card, I told us to look for good opportunity to sell this market to this region. From this region, we are going to be looking for a buy opportunity because of this momentum being created by the buyers. They gave us this, the rest, they pushed to the top, and they came to this region also. And from this region, they gave us a nice W pattern. If it goes to 1 hour time frame, you will see the W perfectly clear, like I explained to us. They gave us a nice W pattern. The first push to the down, second push, third push, and they begin to go. And let me just explain this thing better to you. If they create a push, let's say if this is the first push, then they came back the first time, they came back the second time, and they came back the third time. If they try and come back the fourth time to that place, then don't trade again, meaning that they want to wait for a very long time. But what happened? They came first, the second, they pushed, they couldn't touch that place, and they begin to go to the top. So far, so good. This buy momentum, if you want to take your TP if you have been inside of this buy momentum, meaning that we should be expecting our TP to get to the price of 1.5160 or 1.5220. Those are the market maker footprint region we are expecting Euro card to get to. Those are the market maker footprint region we are expecting Euro card to get to. So far, so good. We are still looking for more of push to the top on Euro card, and we are expecting it to get to this region, which is 1.5220. And let's look at GBP CHF next on our list. GBP CHF. Looking at GBP CHF, last week we discussed that I'm expecting them to come back to this region. If they come back to this region, then we are going to be looking for a buy opportunity. I gave us first TP here, then second TP to be at this region, which they definitely give to us. And from this region right now, we are going to be looking for buy. Like I told you, if you go to your lower time frame, you would have seen that there is a very strong divergence here that you can see clearly. Look at it. The price is busy going down while the indicator is going upward. So far, so good. They break it here. They came back to retest it. So we are going to be buying, and we are going to be expecting our TP to get to the price of 1.1400, 1.1400. So that is where I'm expecting GBP CHF to fly to. That's where I'm expecting GBP CHF to fly to. And let's see what will happen in the market. We don't own the market. The market is being owned by the market maker. So let them give us what they decided to do. Our own is to do the analysis, and we follow what the price is dictating to us. So presently, with this momentum shown here, and we can see this momentum, and they try to test the momentum, they couldn't break, so and they started pushing it to the top. So expect your TP on GBP CHF to get to 1.1400. Let's look at GBP JPY also. On GBP JPY, I told us on GBP JPY that I'm expecting them to either come to this region or here to look for a buy opportunity. Coupled the fact that they push to the top and they drop it, they push it again, they push it again. So far, so good. I'm still expecting one more push on this GBP JPY. If I want to follow by 4 hours time frame, we can see this push, and we can also see this push to the top. So fortunately, they might still push one more, like we all know that in market maker direction, they always give us a three momentum to the top. So they have given us the first, the second, and we're expecting the third one. So far, so good. If I'm going to be looking for any entry, I'll look for my buy opportunity here, expecting it to come to the price of one. The first TP will be at 19500, while the second TP will be at 19600. That's where I'm expecting the market to come to. Also, let's talk about Euro, GBP AUD. GBP AUD also, the same thing that I gave a trade here, that we should expect them to come to this as our TP1, then this as our TP2, then we'll look for a good buy opportunity, which they have given to us presently. So if we are going to be buying, and for us to buy, I'm be expecting a buy opportunity to get to this region. This is my TP1, which is going to be 1.9450, 1.9450. And if you can see, they gave us a strong momentum, destroying this particular momentum upward, and they gave us another one to the down, and they keep on giving us. So if I'm going to be entering a sell momentum, I'll first of all expect a buy from here. I'll be expecting a buy from here to get to the price of 1.9450. At 1.9450, look for opportunity if they still want to sell or not. So far, so good. Look for buy opportunity here and buy to the price of 1.9450. From the price of 1.9450 or 1.9500, look for a sell setup. If they give you a nice sell setup, you can definitely sell from there. And that means this push down that they are creating here, all this push down that you are seeing here, it means that if they get to that 1.9400 or 1.949500, if they get there, which is this region, if they get here, it means that they still want to push downward. But if they don't want to push downward, if they break it, they will retest it, then our buy will continue on GBP AUD. So that is my expectation on GBP AUD this week. That's my expectation. So far, so good. Let's look at AUD USD. On AUD USD, I drop it this morning that we should be expecting a good, nice opportunity to go bearish from a particular point to retest it back. But what happened? They still follow our market maker footprint we are pushing. They gave us a push to the top. They gave us a nice push to the top also. And if you go to 1 hour time frame, this is also another push. But looking at this right now, the market came back to the market maker footprint that I marked for us on Friday that we should be expecting a buy opportunity. And look at it, on that Friday they started pushing it to the top. So what I'm still expecting right now is either they should give us a sell here, or they will push the market to the price of 0.5900 or 5880. 0.5880 or 5900. Maybe they will push the price there, then they will now give us a good nice sell setup. So that's what I'm expecting on AUD chef. AUD chef, I'm still going to be focusing my mind to push the market to 0.59. From 0.59, then I will now look if there's going to be a good nice sell setup for me there to enjoy the sell opportunity. And also Euro AUD. Looking at Euro AUD, we can still see that Euro AUD is still going strongly on that bearish direction. And the question is, where is the TP that we gave ourselves? This is where I marked the last time that we should be expecting them to come there. If they destroy this zone, that means the next zone that they are coming to is this region, which they have destroyed. And last week, I told us that if I'm going to be making any good sell on Euro AUD, I will expect Euro AUD to come back to this price here, which is the price of 1.6380 or 1.6400. But however, they never pull back to that region. They keep on pushing the market. They only pull back a little bit to the price of 1.6317, and they keep on dropping the market. Now, let me show us something. If I gave us a particular zone that they should come to, always look that zone, whether that zone is a place of interest. And how do we show a place of interest? Let me just give you a perfect explanation of that. Looking at this place right now, we can see that they gave us a nice W. And when they came to this place, they gave us a nice W also, looking like as if the market really want to push to the top. But look at it, they came to this region. This region is where they came to, which is the W last pattern they gave to us at this side. They came back to that place and they keep on dropping it. Sometimes the market maker use it, and sometimes they will come to this region where our market maker footprint it was. So they will come there and test it and started dropping the market nicely. But however, I just give that to you so that you could understand what are the varieties of things that the market maker does to make their movement. So far, so good. Let's continue on our analysis. So now, looking at the price presently, we can see that Euro AUD is still going downward. It's still going massive downward. Now, if it is still going downward and we still expect them to come to this region to the price of 1.5950, where is the rightful place for us to make a good entry? We are supposed to make a good entry here at this price of I'll be expecting them to come to the price of 1.6250 or 1.6230. That is the so far so good, and I will now be expecting them to drop it down to 1.5950 or 1.5900. That is what I'm expecting on Euro AUD. Euro NZD, Euro NZD. I love this pair so much that if this pair gave you one direction, it will continue to go to that direction, and it respects market maker footprint a lot. So far, so good. Looking at the Euro NZ, we can see that they are giving us a very strong push downward. They retrace, they give us a push, they retrace, they give us a push, they retrace again. So where should we focus our attention on if we are going to be selling, sorry, if we are going to be focusing our attention on this particular market maker footprint here, we are going to be focusing our attention there to look for sell opportunity. So far, so good. That is my decision on Euro NZD. Expect them to come to the price of 1.7700, then look for good sell opportunity. If we are going to be looking for a good sell opportunity, the question is, where is our place of target to get our TP? Our TP1 is going to be at the price of 1.70 550, 75.50. Then second TP will be at the region of let me mark this region out for us. It's going to be at the price of excuse me, sorry, at the price of 1.7400, 1.7400. That would be the region whereby I'll be expecting them to give us a nice TP. So far so good on Euro NZD. Based on this that I'm seeing on 4 hours time frame, so we are going to be expecting more of sell opportunity in this market. Expect more of sell opportunity in this market. So expect a pullback to 1.7700 or 1.7680 to look for our sell opportunity so that we can enjoy it down to the price of 174. So far so good. That's my decision on this Euro SND. AUD NZD. On AUD NZD, the last time we met on AUD I gave us this sign that we are still expecting a buy to the top, which we see that the market came to this market maker footprint from here down to this place on Wednesday, and I told us that we should buy and we should still hold, that the market will break this high, that they are going to break this high, and that is exactly what they did. They are still buying till this moment. Now the question is, where should we expect our TP on this AUD USD? I gave us a TP that we should be expecting the market to come to this region, which is to the price of 0.700 or 0.6950. Those are the two regions that I gave us TP, but let me just mark it out right now so that it will not forget when the price come to that region. So we are expecting them to come to this region. That is where we are expecting them to come to. And let's see how the price will do it to get to a 0.70 region. Let's see how the price will do it. So that's my own decision based on this market maker footprint analysis. We have every other analysis out there which I respect them, but this is what we use here, market maker footprint. Expect the price to retrace. If you really want to enjoy it, I'll be expecting the price to retrace back to the price of 0.6850. From 0.6850, then I will target 0.70. 0.70, I will target it. So that is my decision on the AUD USD. I'm still expecting a push to the top. On USG JPY, USD JPY, I'm not surprised with this drop because we analyzed this drop that is going to play out here. And I gave us this particular region that expects them to drop this market at this market maker footprint region, that we should expect a sell opportunity. And look at it, the price came back to that region as we marked it, and they drop it massively. They drop it massively because if we can see that the market is moving on a very strong downward direction, and we deals with the direction in market maker footprint. We use a direction to know what we are supposed to be trading, and before we look at direction, we look at the momentum, which momentum is in play, and we can see strongly that buyers are holding the momentum before, but what happened, the seller hold it here, then they pull back, they drop it again, they try, the seller still drag it, and look at it, buyer try and seller still push it down from there, meaning that we can still see that the dealers are still moving in a downward direction, which means that we should still look for more of sell opportunity. So let's go straight to our 4 hours time frame to see. We can see that they push to that region, which is the market maker footprint. I can spot around there, and I told us that we should be expecting a sell. And from this market maker footprint that we can see here, they came to that region, and from that region they keep on dropping the market massively. And I gave us, this is the first TP that I gave to us, that we should expect our TP1 to be at 1.4330, then second TP to be at 1.4200, then third TP to be at 1.4150. So that is where I'm expecting this USD JPY to get to before we look for any buy opportunity again. So far, so good. Congratulations to every one of you who took this particular sell on the Friday and enjoy the market. So far, so good. That is what I'm still expecting to play out. I'm still expecting them to give me a more of sell. If I'm going to be taking more of sell, I will expect them to pull back to the market maker footprint, which is the price of 1.4550, and expect them to still come down, or rather even still come to this low that they created before. So far, so good. That is my decision on USD JPY. And also, let's talk about another pair here right now, Euro USD. On Euro USD, what can we see on Euro USD? Euro USD, the last time we discussed that we should expect Euro USD to come to this region, which they try to get to that region, but what happened? They only test the W here. We can, like I told us before, that sometimes Zilla will just try and test the head of the W. Look at it. That is it. So they just tested here. So that's where they tested. But most of the time, I love it when they come to the footprint itself. If they come to that footprint, I always love it so much. But however, anyone they presented to us, we will use our microscopic eye to just look at it and get in our business of the day. So now, what are we looking at this week? What are we watching out for this week? We can still see that the market is still pushing on a upward direction. We can still see that buyer are still holding on strongly. If I'm going to be doing anything at all, I'm still going to be looking for more of buy opportunity on this Euro USD. If I'm going to be looking for anything, the only thing I'm just going to be expecting is that I'll be expecting them, if they can come back and test the price of 1.1130, 1.1130. If they can come back to that region and test it and continue to go bullish. So that is what I'm still going to be expecting on Euro USD. So far, so good. That is my decision. On NZD USD also, last time we discussed, I told us that NZD USD is still going to push this market to the top, that we should, and I gave us an entry that we should expect them to get to this TP, which they have given us the TP. So the question is, based on what we are still seeing, that the market is still going on a very strong bullish momentum, where should we focus our attention this week? Now, let's look at the market on the higher time frame also to see what the market has in play for us. As we can see that this market has come to a very strong high, and if I'm going to be looking for any TP, I'll be looking at this market maker footprint at this region. This is where I'll be looking at. So meaning that if they are going to be giving me any sell opportunity, they are going to be giving me sell opportunity at the price of 0.6400, and if they still want to push, I'm expecting them to pull back. I'm expecting them to pull back a little bit before they get to that 0.6440. And if I'm expecting them to pull back, I'm expecting them to pull back to this price. Let me mark out the price for us. I'm expecting them to come to this region before they will continue to the price of 0.63 30 or 0.6350. Those, sorry, 30 or 0.6320. Those are the two prices I'll be expecting them to come to before they will start pushing, before they will continue pushing to the top. Look at it, we use just only 20 pips and we got 90 pips, and look at it, they still push to the top to give us 100 pips. So far so good. If we are still doubting market maker footprint, I would advise you to sit down, watch most of our video that I've analyzed in the past, go and watch them one by one, and you will see that this is working perfectly well. So what I'm expecting from this NZD-USD is that I'm expecting them to come to 0.6320 or 0.6330 30 to look for a good push to the top so that we can get to a 0.6400. Also, let's look at USD card. On USD card, the last time we discussed on USD card, I'm expecting a sell momentum, and I told us that we should look for a buy, that we should buy from this region, that we should buy and get to this market maker footprint that I called out for us, 1.3540 or 1.3550. That is the price I call for us. So, and they are already around the price right now. If I to go to a lower time frame to go and see what is happening here right now, looking at this market, we can see that the price has not given us a very strong divergence to give me assurance that they are really ready to go down. So what I'm seeing right now is that they might want to stomp the market by pushing to 1.3540 or 1.3550, then they will now start coming. By then, divergence would have played out perfectly well for us to pick our sell opportunity. So on USD card, I'm still expecting a sell momentum on USD card. I'm still expecting a sell momentum at the price of 1.3540 or 1.3550. That is where I'm still expecting a sell momentum to play out from. And if they give us that, then I'll be expecting my TP1 at the price of 1.3420. 1.3420. So far, so good. Expect your sell opportunity on USD card at the price of 1.3540. Then give us a TP of 1.3420. So that's my decision on USD card. Also on GBP USD, I told us to look for buy opportunity on this pair. When the price came to the region of 1.3300, that is the price I gave to us that we should look for buy opportunity. And look at it, they came to 1.3331 or 1.3312. They came to that region and they started pushing it to the top. And the first tip that I gave to us, they have given it to us, which is a good one. And I'm still expecting more of buy opportunity on this GBP USD. GBP USD, they came to this market maker footprint for us to look for more of buy opportunity. So far, so good. I'm still expecting this buy to push to the top and break this top and break this particular region. And I'll be giving a TP of 1.3450. That's where I'll be giving as my TP on GBP USD. USD also, on USD as we can see, I told us that we should look for buy opportunity around this region, and we gave ourselves last week a sell opportunity last week. We gave ourselves a sell opportunity last week around this region that we should sell this market from here and expect our TP1 at the price of 0.8420 or 0.8400. And look at it, they came to that region and they gave us a nice W pattern and they want to retrace the market back upward. Now, if we look at USD very well, if you look at it, you can see that the market has been ranging. Like what I told us the other time, that we should, whenever you are looking at a market, that they came to a particular place 3 times. Look at it, 1, 2, 3. Sorry, let me recap it. This is the drop, they came back there, the drop, they came back there, they came back, they still drop, they came back here. So meaning that this is 1, 2, 3. It means that they are going to range for a very long time there. That is what it just means. Whenever you see something like that in any time frame, it's better you wait for the price to break out. But a market maker footprint, we always know where to make in our entry on when the market is ranging. Any market ranging, give it to me. I'm going to show you where to make your entry and enjoy your money. So far, so good. The thing I'm expecting here is if they are going to be pushing the market, I'll be expecting them to come to the price of 0.85 hundred. It's 0.8500 to look for another sell. Maybe that sell is what they will now use to push it down to 0.8350 or 0.8300. So far, so good. My decision on this USDC HF, my decision still goes that we should expect a pullback down to this price of 0.8500 or 0.8510, then look for good sell opportunity to 0.8350 or 0.8300. So far, so good. That is my decision on this particular pair, USDC HF. Let's look at BTC USD. Let's look at BTC USD. On BTC USD, I told us to look for buy opportunity, which I gave us this region that let the price come back here, and I showed us divergence clearly there on that day. That look at this divergence that played out here, and let me show it to us so that we can see it perfectly well. Uh, Now, on Wednesday, I told us that if I were to be you, I'm going to be looking for a good, nice buy opportunity. The price was giving us a strong divergence, which you can see. And what happened? This is the man that creates this low. This man here, this buy here created this low. They break it. The moment they break that price, then they give us a small retest of candle and they continue to push to the top. We look for our buy here, and I gave us this TP 66,000. 66,000. They came to 66,000. Congratulations to every one of you. And from 66,000, I told you that if you can see a nice divergence, they might just pull back before they will continue to push to the top. Now, the question is, where do we expect another buy opportunity on BTC USD? If I'm going to be enjoying BTC USD buy opportunity, I'm going to be expecting it to come to the price of 6324, 63024 is 0.63,024, 63,024K. That is the price I'll be expecting them to come to, so that I'll be looking for nice buy opportunity again. Maybe now this time around to target 67,000. 67,000 to target 67,000 this time around. So that is my decision on BTC USD. So far, so good. Let's look at gold, the Oga of them all in this channel that we always love to trade. Now, looking at gold, gold is still going golden and going golden bullish. We can see that the gold is golden bullish, and as we can see, I told us that I'm expecting this price to drop from here, that I'm expecting them to pull back to this price of 2654. Then we'll look for buy opportunity there. And look at it. That is exactly what they are doing. They came to 26. They even come to 2643. Then they keep on now started pushing it to the top. Now, however, what are we still expecting? If they destroy this zone that I mark here, meaning that there's a possibility that gold might come down to this price of 22,630, 2,630, and they will now push to the top massively again. They will break that price. Maybe they will come to 12 to the price of 2,690, 2,690, or they might just continue from here and push to the top. So far, so good. Those are the two things that I can see here on gold. But before we go, let's go to 15 minutes time frame. Let's look at the thing that we are expecting to play out. Let's see. We can see that there is a very strong divergence here that we can see clearly that is playing out here. This is a very strong divergence, and they have broken it. They have come back to test it. So meaning that I can definitely look for buy opportunity here. I can look for buy opportunity here to see how far it will go. So if I see a buy, if I pick a buy opportunity there, so my stop loss should not be more than uh, uh it shouldn't be more than 650. 650. And if you want to be safe, you can always put it at the price of 2642, 2642, 2642, and see how far the market will go. See how far the market may go. But somebody like me, I don't like using too much of stop loss. If I'm going to be making my stop loss on this trade, I will just put it at this low here, which is not going to be more than 300 pips. It's not going to be more than 300 pips. Either of the way, just make sure you follow your proper risk reward management. You can also still put it here and use a low stop lot size, and let's see how far gold will go bullish. I'm still believing that gold should go bullish, but remember, this is a reactive market and it needs a proactive measure. Make sure you follow proper risk reward management. Topic FS is not responsible for anyone's loss. We are here to just give you a direction of the market, and you now compare it with the one that you are thinking should play out on all those pairs that we analyzed, and enjoy your good profit. I remain Oluwasesan Temitayo Olukayode Ogunekun, the chief coach of Torbit FS. If you have any question, drop it in the comment section and let me take a look at it. So far, so good. There is no question here. Nice seeing you. Till I come your way, remain blessed.